pull up and I'm trying to stunt.
He trying to stunt.
But I don't try to stunt because that's a front.
He keeping it real.
Hold
up.
Yes, I'm rapping.
Let him cook.
They caught me packing.
I see the stuff in the back.
I'm coming home from college.
Hold up.
Because I'm educated. Black man.
Oh, shit! Welcome back to another video, my fellow double cheeked up on a Thursday afternoon. No women getting EDP. I just wanted a cupcake. Anime body pillow connoisseurs. Yeah, I don't really know why I went on y'all like that. I'm sure you all are very attractive. Much like my Juice WRLD level freestyle that I did a couple of seconds ago, today we're going to be talking about disappointments in media. Disappointing moments, disappointing characters, you name it. And I'm pretty sure we got Berleezy in the back to start us off. So let's get it. When I first saw Hisoka, I was in love. His character design was awesome, unique, and so relatable because I'm a fucking clown too. And his theme, bro, his fucking theme.
それでか。落ちるついでの試験官気取り。ハンターは獲物を狩る者。どっちがふさわしいか。逆に僕が試験官を気取った君たちを判定してやるよ。
The way he fought was super cool because he was just so confident. I haven't watched Hunter x Hunter in such a long time, but the fight that comes to mind is when he fought that dude who was in the castle. And from what I can remember, during the Hunter exam arc, Hisoka was Himothy. He was easily that guy. Then he started showing little kids his dick. Then he started looking at their prepubescent butt cheeks. Then he started explicitly stating how a 12-year-old was turning him on. Then he started moaning a 12-year-old's name. I mean, the list just keeps going. This type of shit just completely ruins his character for me, because is this supposed to be funny? Who actually finds Geppetto activity hilarious? This isn't just some funny character quirk, it's a problem. See, I can look past Jiraiya being a creep because at least he's doing it to adult women. Now, does this make this more right? No. But is it less wrong? 100%. I'm just really confused as to what this adds to his character. Someone did explain to me a while back that he acts like this because he loves power, which I guess is accurate, but I find it hard to believe that they couldn't find any other way to portray that. I don't know, thinking about it some more, I guess it does add emphasis to his love for power, considering that he could love a literal child if they were powerful enough. But dude, come the fuck on. Is that really worth a character's likability? And please do not let me find out that Hisoka is your favorite character, because I will be judging you and the proper authorities will be called to get your freaky deaky ass. Boruto. My fucking god. I don't need to say much. This show is as inconsistent as my dating life, and that's saying a lot. The story is pretty hype in all honesty, and I just wish the anime would, you know, capture that and get to it. The main problem with Boruto is that it's a monthly manga with a weekly anime instead of a seasonal one. And by the way, for the love of God, please make this a seasonal anime, please. The Boruto anime adapts the manga material pretty quickly, but the show must unfortunately go on. So you know what they have to do between manga releases? Release filler. And if you don't know what filler is, it's just basically unimportant content that doesn't move the story forward. Also, quick side note, when I went on the filler list for Boruto, most of these episodes have been changed to say anime canon, and I swear to God, back in the day, they used to say filler. So, you know, do with that what you will. And even though there was a lot of filler, when they got to the canon, it was good. The Oberiamo Naruto thing was some fucking heat. God damn, like he was really putting the hands on Ishiki. Bro, he beat him so bad that if Ishiki was still alive, he would probably have developed a BDSM kink to cope with the trauma. Any arc centered around Kawaki was fire. Naruto and Sasuke versus Momoshiki was one of the best fights I have ever seen in anime, period. Once again, Naruto was putting the hands on an Otsutsuki, rearranging his guts for real. Pause. Even some of the anime canon had me on the edge of my seat. That whole arc where Boruto and Sasuke went back in time and met young Naruto and all the other characters, oh my god, chef's kiss, so good. I usually just took breaks from watching Boruto because I didn't want to see the filler, but the more recent episodes have been suffering when it comes to the quality of the canon material being adapted. The animation is fucking awful, and in tandem with the filler, it just makes this show a huge disappointment because it had so much potential. It's on a much needed break right now, and I watched the last two episodes before it went on that break, and they were okay. The final fight wasn't all that crazy to me, as I thought the moments where Boroshiki was just dodging the enlarged items were pretty dull, but I do have hope for the second part. All I know is that I'm tired of being clowned on for being a Boruto fan, so part 2, please do me justice. So far we've talked about a lot of anime, so let's diversify. Rick and Morty, Rick. My disappointment actually doesn't come from the show's content because I love this show. I'm more so disappointed that it's going to continue after all the drama with Justin Roiland. I'm not going to dive into the politics of the situation, but Justin Roiland was such a core figure to this show. I'm sure they can get somebody else to voice Rick and Morty, but I don't have hope that they'll be able to match his performance. I'm sure Justin Roiland also has some say in the type of dialogue and humor in the show as well, and you can't just replace that. This stings even more because season 6 was so enjoyable and funny with some lore sprinkled in, and the cliffhanger for this season made me so excited for season 7, which is obviously what they're supposed to do, but now I'm kind of terrified. The show is not going to be the same, and I'm not saying that it'll be worse, but it just won't be the same. Being intrinsically the same. Oh yeah, I like that word. You like that word I used? Intrinsically. In the same vein, Solar Opposites is one of my favorite shows, and it will be continuing too, but without him. Marvel is pretty cool, right? We love that shit. You know, buy merch. See the movie more than once. Consume. Infinity War was the second best movie experience that I've ever had in my entire life, and the ending brought me to literal tears. And then the Far From Home trailer dropped a few months later. I knew they weren't just gonna get rid of all these iconic characters, but they could have waited to release the Far From Home trailer after Endgame released. It really ruined my immersion. Going on to a quick fire run, I want to talk about some shows that I wish had more seasons, and I'm disappointed that they don't. Surprise, surprise. We got Akudama Drive, No Game, No Life, and of course, Infinity Train. I haven't watched Akudama Drive since 2020, but I can still say it was a great show that you should definitely watch. I don't want to spoil anything, but now that I look back at it, I don't think a full-blown season 2 would actually be entertaining at all because of how it ended. Instead, I would probably want a special episode or a movie where there's some sort of time skip. However, there's no debate about this one. No Game, No Life needs a season 2 and possibly a third one. Until they play chess against God, I need more seasons, bro. They had a Persona reference in the show. Give me that season 2 expeditiously. I'm pretty sure I don't have to say anything about Infinity Train because y'all already know how I feel about that. They left this series on the biggest fucking cliffhanger I have ever seen, and it's not getting another season. It's packed the fuck up. It's wraps. And honestly, I've just come to terms with that. And making this video is really showing me that I just can't have shit. I can never be happy because motherfuckers just keep taking and taking away from me. It's getting traumatic. Do you know what constant disappointment from media does to a motherfucker? Do you actually know? Like, y'all don't understand what I'm going through mentologically. Mentologically is an word. Shut the hell up. I don't think I need to create another fucking retrospective about how good Breath of the Wild is. It's obviously a great game. However, when I finished the game for the first time, I was so heartbroken. And guess what? Can you guess the word? It starts with a disappointed. If I remember correctly, I didn't get the true ending because I didn't get all the memories, so the game just rolled credits and took me back to the title screen. I then proceeded to go back into the game to find that big pig ass, Captain Falcon clone ass, receded hairline ass, dumb ass nigga still being menacing. What the fuck is he doing? And I just remember thinking, welp, that was one of the best experiences of my life, but I guess nothing changed. In conclusion, even though we're talking about media, today's takeaway is that you should never be attached to anything because you will inevitably be disappointed. I may end up doing a part 2 since I had to cut this video short, as it was probably going to be a little long because I have more things to talk about, but I like to keep these sorts of videos between 8 and 10 minutes so it's easier to edit. Last thing I want to say is that if you watched the video all the way, thank you so much. Consider leaving a like and subscribing. Since you did get this far, you might as well. And I do have plans of uploading on a more consistent basis, but we shall see what the future holds. Like I said before, thank you for watching, and I'll see you later. Peace.